What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, all of the Summer League, teammates and Summer League, roster, because that's been out for pretty much the majority of the week. And I feel like, I'm making these videos in bulk at the end of the day, and I don't necessarily want to kind of discuss something that's already well known at this point, right? But what I want to do is take a deeper dive into Summer League and kind of discuss what I'm excited about. Now, Summer League is a place where you get to see the youngest of young players truly try to compete. Some for roster spots, some for recognition, some for even just places in overseas teams, whatever and any way they could get paid. It really is as simple as that. It's a place where young players get to prove themselves and take the next step in their NBA careers. I love the Summer League. Sure, it's not the regular season. Sure, it's not the playoffs and whatnot. And of course, we all love that more than what the Summer League could be. But what the Summer League represents is a beautiful thing. And I really do, enjoy this time of year. And it sucks when it's over because it's such a short amount of time. I mean, it's 5 games, sometimes 6 if you're lucky. And, everybody kind of wants more than that. So, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's talk about what I'm excited about for the Summer League in this video. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls Summer League? Obviously, you've seen the roster, you've seen the schedule. I haven't even seen the schedule, to be honest, but I know it's out there. Altogether, are you excited about our Summer League? And what do you think our Summer League is going to look like? And do you see us maybe winning it? At the end of the day, we've always gotten a team that seems to go more on the positive than the negative. So, the last few seasons, we've not actually done bad in the Summer League, but we've never been close enough to even win the championship or anything like that. So, it's not about wins and losses for me. Let's talk about what it is about. And the first thing I'm excited to see is the guy behind me on the television screen right there. I want to see Matas Buzelis. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table for the Summer League. Now, the Summer League doesn't always represent what you're going to see in a regular season. For example, Marko Simonovic had an unbelievable Summer League for the Chicago Bulls not too long ago, and he is playing overseas. Adama Sanogo had some really good Summer League games, and he is now out of the league as far as I'm aware. And, there's a whole bunch of guys. Javon Freeman-Liberty was an incredible key component to our Summer League. And a lot of people thought we would sign him after his performance in the Summer League. And he ended up going to the Raptors. And he's back on our team, by the way. So, there's a lot to say about the Summer League. But we know Matas Buzelis is going to be in the Chicago Bulls team next season. We know he's most likely going to be a starter. So I'm excited to see what he's able to bring to the table. I'm excited to see the next steps. Confidence is going to be a brilliant thing, but I want to see him get in his bag a little bit. I want to see him kind of have that superstar treatment. I'm excited for that because it may take some time for him to get that treatment in the NBA, but if you can see what he could do in the Summer League, it could just set the tone and maybe even set an example of what he would be when he does get that main stage and that main, level superstar treatment in the NBA if he ever gets there. So I'm excited to see Matas Buzelis. I'm excited to see how he is going to fare in his second year of the Summer League. And all I hope is that it's a dominant one. And I'm excited for it. And I think everybody is excited for it. And everybody's going to tune in to see Matas Buzelis play. So, obviously, that's the first thing. The second thing I want to see is our rookie, Noah Senge. I want to see what Noah Senge can do. Now, sure, a lot of people might be excited to see Lachlan O'Brien as well. And, of course, I'm excited to see a guy I haven't seen before play. And it's as simple as that. But Noah Senge, for me, is someone that we picked very early. We picked him 12th in the NBA draft. We picked him very, very early. And a lot of people have a lot of things to say about him. This was Stacey King's pick, by the way. He wanted this player. So all I want to see is what he could do with a whole bunch of Chicago Bulls fans now kind of keying in on him. We get to learn more about him in the Summer League. Sure, you could do your research. You can see what he's done, overseas, what he's done in the professional league and how young he was able to do it in. And you can see him play against the Portland Trail Blazers and his team. And he played well there too, and all those things. But the Summer League is a different animal in the sense of Bulls fans that are really passionate about the Chicago Bulls are going to be seeing this guy probably for the first time. maybe live, maybe after the fact, and they want to learn more about him. And this is the perfect opportunity to do that. Whether he plays well or whether he plays poorly, it doesn't necessarily determine his future. But we get to see more about him. We might get to see how passive or aggressive he'll be playing in the regular season based on the Summer League. You might be able to see if he's going to be a reliable shooter for the Chicago Bulls in the main team, if he could do it in the Summer League. That's exactly how we felt about Patrick Williams as well. When he was in the Summer League, Ayo Dosunmu was shooting a lot of threes in the Summer League as well. And comes to, fruition in the NBA. These guys are reliable three-point shooters in the league. So these are all very important things to know and to learn about. And Summer League is a learning experience for a lot of us. So I'm excited for that. The third thing I'm excited to see, and this is mainly based on the Summer League and not necessarily anything else. When you think about Noah Asenge and you think about Matas Bazelis and even Lachlan O'Brien, you're thinking future, you're thinking long term, you're thinking beyond the Summer League. I'm purely excited to just see Javon Freeman-Liberty with the Chicago Bulls team again, even if it is just for the Summer League. I think we've come to understand that he's probably not going to be on the Chicago Bulls long term, no matter how well he plays. Again, if he didn't get one last season when he was unbelievable, he was truly unbelievable. I don't think he's going to be on the Chicago Bulls team this season. But, for the Summer League, for the 5 games that we get to see him, we know he can ball out. We've seen it before. He could do it again. I'm very excited to see what he's able to bring to the table. And I hope that it's more wins in the bag for us. So that's another thing. With young guys as well, another thing to be excited about, it's going to be a very fast-paced game. The NBA, you slow it down. The veterans kind of take control of the game and dictate the game, and it's a little bit of a slower pace. Not everything is quick go, go, go action, at least for other teams. The Bulls is very quick go, go action, and we do play very quickly. But the Summer League, every team's going to play quickly. Every team is going to play fast, and every team's going to be very competitive in that sense. So you're seeing young guys play the game of basketball. Sometimes it really is jam-packed, fast-paced action. And I'm excited for that because the NBA very much is a slower game. And, if you ask me which one I would prefer, I prefer a slower game. My favorite era of basketball was the 2010s era, was the 28 to 2010 sort of era, the 2012 era. Those eras of basketball was a much slower paced game than where it is today. And it was much more focused on spacing, I guess, minimizing the space, and clogging the paint and all these type of things. And you have to strategically get yourself out of certain situations. And high IQ really meant something. Where in today's basketball, it's a lot of skill, but it's very predictable basketball, and it feels like a lot of teams play the same way. So, I definitely prefer that era, but at least in the Summer League, it's young guys fighting tooth and nail, playing really, really quick. It's going to be a fun time in that sense. And I guess the last thing I could say is I miss basketball, man. I mean, it's a very cliche sort of thing, but we're getting to the stage of the NBA season, especially when you've not been in the playoffs. I'm sure if you're the OKC Thunder or the Indiana Pacers, you probably are enjoying a little bit of the rest right now because you've been seeing your team play until June, and it's nearly July. It is July, almost mid-July, and whatnot. But for the Bulls, we haven't seen our team play since April, so it's been a few months. I miss Bulls basketball. I miss any sort of basketball that even coexists with the Chicago Bulls at the moment. So, right now, what I'm doing, I'm literally watching retro games. I'm watching MJ games while before I sleep. Like, that's what I'm doing. That's what I do to get by at the moment. I'm just missing Bulls basketball. I really am. So, yeah, I know it's not the NBA, but it's still close. It's the Chicago Bulls, and I want to watch them, and I want to support them. So, yeah, there's a lot of things to be excited about. There's a lot of things that I miss, and I'm looking forward to what the Summer League can do in that regard. It maybe be able to quench my thirst a little bit until we get to preseason at least. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.